Hello and welcome to another video for our lovely Video Fridays. I am Kara, aka Clefairy Creations, and today we're going to be looking at some sketchbook painting activities. I'm going to be using for today some watercolor, and that's about it. Normally I do a lot of mixed media, and I'll add in like some ink or oil pastels or marker. But today I thought I would just keep it really chill with some simple watercolor designs. So my idea for sketchbooks is to allow your mind to just kind of like open and freely go. I didn't have a plan for this. I didn't even know what I was going to do. So I just started adding a bunch of color to the page that I felt made me happy for today. So I chose like this yellowy orange. I did mix it on the palette, which already had a little bit of orange pigment to it. So all of those colors got mixed together, which I was totally fine with because in my head, I was feeling like I wanted to do something rainbow today. And, you know, this piece doesn't really end up the way that I initially thought it was going to, but I like the way that it ended because it's exactly what it was supposed to be. So I just start with the yellow color and I'm making these marks and they're pretty close to the same. Obviously they're not exactly the same, but I just am making these marks that are somewhat looks like creating a pattern. Words are hard. So we're creating a pattern with our watercolors and just layering them over each other. I'm not using a ton of water here, and I'm applying it to my dry sketchbook paper. This is mixed media paper, by the way, so it's quite heavy. So it can kind of hold a lot of materials on it. If you're working with something a bit lighter, you might want to do this activity with markers or a medium that's not going to completely destroy your paper. Or as an alternative, you could always take the page out if you have this like perforated end and tape it on a desk or a table or something. There's ways to get around it for sure. So yeah, just layer colors that you like, that make you happy. As I started layering these colors, I was like, this is kind of looking like a forest at golden hour. And I went with it. So the colors that I end up choosing are yellow, orange, and kind of this pinky red shade. I didn't go too far outside of that. And then I added in some green, which you'll see later on. And I do mix it with the orange. I don't ever try to take directly from the palette and put it onto the canvas. I try to mix all of my colors together to kind of give it this cohesiveness. And so every single like new stroke that you see has been mixed in the same well of paint. And so all of my watercolors are like coming from the same color. They're just getting darker in shade. Or, you know, if I pick up like, for instance, the green pigment, it has some orange with it, which kind of makes it this like muddier olive green. And I really liked that because it went with the idea of this golden hour, fall, autumn, forest. So that's what I end up doing. And then adding in just a few details at the end with the trees. So I hope you guys enjoy this activity. Let me know if you create it. I would love to see it. Feel free to skip some parts if you feel like you've already completed it. Feel free to fast forward the video to the spot that you need. And I hope that it turns out for you as good as it turned out for me. I was very happy with it. As always, thank you guys so much for hanging out, watching the video, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, all of that good stuff. I really appreciate it, and it helps me to spread my art to hopefully positively impact other people. So any help that you can give me in that goal is greatly appreciated. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you back next week for a new video. Happy creating, everyone!